Hi guys, welcome back. Today we will take a look at how to work with the PWM in the group mode. Today we are going to take a look at the second mode, which is the group mode. In this mode, the values are loaded in the form of group. So for example, if I have 4 channels, I can make a group of 2 channels together, and I can make another group of 2 channels. Then I will assign them the values, and these values are going to be loaded in the form of group. So whatever values I assign to one group, it's going to be loaded in the group 1, and whatever values I'm going to assign to the other group is going to be loaded in the second group. So let's start coding and let's see how we can program it. Okay, let's start programming it. So I'm just going to go to this PC and open the C directory. Here we have extracted our nRF SDK, and we will go into the examples. And in the examples, if we go into my projects, and we remember that previously in the previous tutorial we did this. So it's the common mode. We will just copy it and then paste it here, and let's rename it as okay. So this will have the similar code to the previous tutorial. So make sure if you haven't seen my previous tutorial, just watch that before, because we are just going to modify the previous code. So I will open this folder, go into the PCF10040 because I'm using nRF5 SDK. Open the blank folder here, go into the SES folder, and then I will open this EM project file, and the Sagar Embedded Studio has opened up. Previously we learned how to work with the sequence values in a common form, so whatever we load, it's going to be loaded in all the channels. And now it's the group mode. So in the group mode we will make 2 groups, so all the code will remain the same. This code is going to be the similar, and of course top and other codes are almost similar. We just need to change this, so let's change it. And here we are going to select the group T, and then let's name the sequence. Okay, so we have this sequence in the form of group. So how we are going to load it? So let's see. So here we are just going to remove this code, and we will start. Okay, so here we will use a simple algorithm to which is going to assign the values to 2 groups, and basically each group is holding 2 channels. So this algorithm is basically similar to the previous one. So if you are not sure what's happening here, just see my previous tutorial and you will get to know what's happening. And I'm just basically assigning the same values to the groups. You can assign different values to each group, and then they will play accordingly. I'm just assigning them the similar value, so we will almost have the same effect like in the previous tutorial. But this time we have the groups, so 2 channels can be loaded with the different values, and the other 2 channels which are in group 1 will be loaded with the other values. So we have 4 channels in total. And let's say I'm using the 3rd channel and 1st and 3rd channel, so this is going to be like this. So I'm using group 0 and group 1. So I'm using the 1st and the 3rd channel, which is group 0 is with these 2 channels, and group 1 is connected with these 2 channels. So whatever values I load on the group 0 are going to affect these 2 pins, and whatever values I load in the group 1 are going to affect these 2 pins. And here we have to change the mode. and we are good to go with everything. Just we have to write here the values, so we will use, and the other things are same, and we just added here .p grouped, and everything is similar, same. We have finished it, and let's do one more thing. Let's see how the events work. So I will pass an event handler as well, so I have to create an event handler here. And in this handler we're going to see if we finish, once we receive the finish event, then we will display some stuff on the log. So we are going to receive this event whenever the PWM values are loaded and they are finished once, because we have put here the loop, so it's going to play again and again, but whenever they are finished from 0 to up till the values 200, and then it's going to generate, because these are 200 values, then after these 200 values are finished, where they generate, it's going to generate an event, and in this event it's just going to display a message that it has generated these values. We will use these events later on when we will try to drive some motors and other stuff, so I wanted to show how it works. So okay, the code is finished, so let's build it, and then we will make sure your device is connected, and also the USB port is and also the UART port is connected with the PC, so we can see the log message as well. So click on the target and connect, erase all, and then download it. So let's see if the event is being generated, because we can see the LED is now dimming and increasing and decreasing, but we haven't connected the other LED. We will see it. Let me connect it. So here you can see both values are being loaded, and both the groups are loaded, and we can see the LEDs are dimming now, and we want to see if the event is being generated, and to see that we are going to look into the log. So open the putty and click on the serial. Right now my serial COM port 7 is connected, and the baud rate is 115200. Open it. When both of the group sequences are finished, we can see that these events are being generated, and in the events we can perform something else, and this was just to show how the events are generated over the PWM, and the PWM is working by itself, and it's not using the processor. Only it uses the processor when it's generating the event. Otherwise it's totally up to the DMA to handle the values, and the processor is free. Okay, so this is enough for today. I hope so you have learned something new today, and if you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe it, and hit the like button if you like this video, and thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.